had a really interesting day. Look at this. It's a long way from Dobson to Buckingham Palace, but Shearer, Peter Casserly, rubbed shoulders with Rorter this week. Mr. Casserly shot to fame around the world when his blades cut the huge fleece off Shrek, the sheep. Now that sheep couldn't see. It got split away from its fold and lived in a cave. There's my friend who I met tramping, Jimmy. He's Irish. I'm at his house. He was the second person I needed to see today. First person was Gary Gordon. I needed to see him because the Lord told me, fire, to give him fire. Yes. Today's supposed to be the day that fire goes to live with Gary Gordon. But he wasn't home, and what was it? Yellow's out there chasing the goat. I had a cry, don't you worry about it. I don't want to do it. But once again, God overrides what we want. This is the shovel that I saw in the communist invasion. They had a shovel like this. They opened them up and they dug in unison a pre-dug pit, a body pit. And then the dump truck dumped the bodies, and the little girl who came to the bus from the false church said to me, "Oh, look at that," and I hadn't noticed. This communist invasion dream after the elections on the 6th or the 9th of January. It was after New Year's, Time's Up Mariah Carey. It was New Year's, but it was last Christmas. So, I'm sure they're Chinese because of the way they worked. Do you understand? They worked in unison, like little robots. And they took the top grass off, which was about as deep as that rubbish bin, pre-dug grave, and the child noticed, the girl, "Oh, there goes a hand," and they were body parts, like explosives, because that's what I saw come down from the sky. It wasn't fireworks, it was fireworks for New Year's, but they were bombs because it was a carrier ship that I saw and a roadblock. Everyone knows the dream that looked at my 3,000 videos. That's Dunedin. They're all ready for the invasion. I was here and there's a man came to visit with his son and clean the windows. They know what's going on. Jimmy Casserly seems to know what's going on. Gary Gordon, if he's home when I get back, when I go for a grandma, gets himself a dog. He gets my prize dog, Fire. I've got everything in the car for him. We're just going to barter. I need him to put some Waratahs in. Whether he will or not, I don't know. It's called bartering. And I'll say the same thing to him as I said to Brian. Fire could have a litter with Teddy. So we're looking at quite, I mean, it's over $10,000 with puppies that the Lord has, like, by not having Fire, that's what that means. That's what Glory meant to me. But it means nothing. It's money. You know, our banks are just a facade now. They're just training people to work on computers. Phone lines. They're on phone lines training old people to not make deposits. The time is now and Time's Up Mariah Carey. So Fire's going. And the expiry date for this offer is today. So if Gary's not home, and I did meet someone outside his house who wanted to visit him, who had talked about a lady called Liz, who I haven't looked up, and was delivering some stickers. Marsden Point. See, we need to refine our own oil here, don't we? I mean, let's face it. They're only here for the resources. That's why China wants the place. It's resource. It's full of rich resources here, especially the West Coast. So glory could be gone, fire could be gone. What does that mean for us? What does it mean, fire? Hey? His time's up? Is that what it means? It's old news, what one of the Jackson brothers, Eric, said. You know, like, actually, when he wrote it on his community page, it sort of didn't sit right with me. He said, the time is now. And it didn't sit right. Why didn't it sit right, Lord? Go on his community page. It's the word the Lord woke me up with, and I've spoken to Helen Hades with. The time is now. Now he said it. It didn't sit right. Are they imposting? Because the Lord said, trust no one but me. So I can't even trust Eric. I don't even know if Cleck's going to receive the word that the Lord Jesus Christ called himself the Pied Piper. I don't know that. He's not going to want me visiting him. I'm going to drop in on him. He said, oh, God's already told me no one's going to. Well, he got that one wrong because I'm going to.